So, Chapter 8 goes into visual analysis of data of Gaston Ledford. It is um, pretty heavy to read through. They provide a lot of examples and tables to help explain these principles. I highly suggest paying a lot of attention to those tables and those figures and looking through the examples because they do provide really great explanations for each example. We'll go through and break down a lot of the information, but your text is going to be really beneficial for this chapter specifically. Um, so visual analysis involves both formative and summative evaluation. So formative basically means that we look at each condition individually and then compare. So within condition and across conditions over the course of the study. We use this to make our experimental decisions. So when do we change conditions? When do we provide interventions, modifications, etc.? The summative visual analysis is following the study completion, and it helps determine whether that functional relationship exists. So we assess the magnitude of the effect using summative visual analysis. So the formative you'll use while your experiment, while your research is going, or in practice while an intervention is going. So while you're working with a client, you'll always use formative visual analysis, meaning that you'll look at each condition, see if it's stable, and if a change in variable needs to happen. So that's analyzing those across conditions as well. So, some general guidelines when you look at a graph, you want to attend to five properties: the number of data points within the condition, the number of variables changed between the adjacent conditions, the level of stability and changes in level within and between conditions, the trend direction, trend stability, and changes in trend within and between conditions as well, and then the percentage of data points in one condition that fall within the range of the data plotted in adjacent conditions. So there's a lot of terms within that. We'll break down each of those for within conditions as well as across conditions.